And I've actually been a user on multiple CRM systems using this product day to day, tracking my pipeline and activities, and utilizing all other features such as leads, opportunities, accounts, contacts, and all the customizable dashboards and reports that Microsoft Dynamics CRM has to offer. Also, if you have any questions as I go through the webinar, please feel free to go ahead and put that in the top bottom right hand corner of the GoToWebinar. And we'll be able to handle all questions at the end of the webinar as well. So our agenda here today, what we're going to be doing is having an overview of Microsoft Dynamics CRM, show you how to simplify, organize, and increase productivity within your business. We're also going to have a little bit of analyst research. We have some different charts that are going to kind of show you where Microsoft Dynamics CRM compares with our competitors and by experts within the technology industry, Gartner and Forrester. I'm also going to have a live demonstration. We're going to be able to go over the sales cycle or guided process, which is brand new with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. I'm also going to show you a little bit of the service side of things as well and show you how cases and services are put in within Microsoft Dynamics CRM. At the end of our demonstration, we're going to have an Outlook integration, show you how Outlook integration with CRM 2011 works as well. We do have some real-life case studies we're going to be able to show you. We have 4 key reasons to consider implementing Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and then at the very end of our demonstration or webinar, we will have a Q&A. So what I'd like to be able to do is kind of give you a little bit of a background of Affiliated Resource Group. Here at Affiliated, our goal is to help you recognize and implement a solution that is going to give you the tools that allows your teams to increase productivity, efficiency with new existing technology that will simplify your day-to-day processes. We are a Microsoft Gold certified partner, and we've had the ability to be honored with the Central Region Partner of the Year as well. We focus on the Midwest region, but we do have customers nationwide, and Affiliate has over 20 years of experience and over 75 Microsoft Dynamics CRM implementations. So Microsoft Dynamics, here's a little bit of an overview. Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011 is actually the 5th version CRM product created by Microsoft. So CRM is a mature product as well as heavily invested in. CRM is also very well supported by a partner community such as Affiliated and other different developer vendors as well. So let's talk about the basics. For people who are already familiar with Microsoft Dynamics CRM, bear with me for about 5 minutes. But of course, review can be very helpful for those who have already deployed and for those who know very little about CRM. A CRM system is designed to unify the front office for your business. By that I mean a single application that combines marketing, sales, and service capabilities to offer a 360-degree customer view from beginning to end. The first portion of this that I'd like to get started here with is marketing. Marketing offers the capabilities to create marketing campaigns within Microsoft Dynamics CRM. This could be off of a trade show or an event, a web event that we are currently on. This could basically be anything that your company provides to create opportunities for new business, even such as a webinar. With these groups of people, you can create marketing lists and even build campaigns through Microsoft Dynamics CRM. You can create campaigns to shoot emails to all of your contacts, opportunities, accounts, leads, or whatever different groups of prospects you have created for your particular marketing lists. And then follow them through the sales process so that you can distinguish how much real revenue was generated from a marketing campaign or event, and then compare one marketing event against another. And then have the ability to follow them through the sales process so that you can distinguish how much real revenue was generated from that marketing campaign or event. And then really compare that one event to the other. But mainly, what is the largest return on investment compared to one marketing medium to another? Then we have the sales portion. Sales takes it from the marketing prospect phase through lead qualification within Microsoft Dynamics CRM. And there is a distinction made between leads, which is your marketing database, your unqualified prospects, or the people you hope to do business with, and qualified to accounts and contacts. This will also support involving and quoting capabilities if you were to sync Microsoft Dynamics CRM to an accounting system as well. But even if you don't, you do have the ability to visualize all of your invoice and sales history with a specific account or contact. With all the great reporting tools you will get to see with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. We have service. Service is the feeding of your existing customers. So if you have customer service representatives, they will have access to the same account information that your sales and marketing teams do. You will have access to what customers have ordered, what issues they may be having, and also have the ability to schedule these different service activities. You also will have the ability to categorize that issue, whether it be a late arrival, a broken product, or whatever types of issues that may occur with your product, which will allow you to route this service issue to the appropriate people within the organization who can fix that problem quickly. And of course, all that can happen in an automated way with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Now here's XRM. This is the final little slice, which stands for Extended CRM, which means you can extend around the CRM and add customizations for your specific needs to the application to perform at a higher level than out of the box or how you receive the product. So the ability to add new fields and new additions to the screen by your system administrator, you also have the ability to create new data entities. For example, I'll use one of our customers who manufactures boots. You could create an entity called Boots Sales and then track it against any service issue you have had with those boots, and that is all doable without writing any code. And again, this is just an example of the flexibility of the system or application. We also, at the very top of this little chart, we have all the different activities that your business may perform on a daily basis. And of course, throughout Microsoft Dynamics, you will have the ability to track all the meetings, calls, emails, and other communications that occur between your users and leads and opportunities, etc. When you consider all the capability together, that is what we call a complete 360-degree view or 360-degree customer view. Within Microsoft Dynamics CRM, you're also going to have the ability to configurable business processes, the ability to define and combine guided processes and workflows. We call that workflow within Microsoft Dynamics CRM that again is a huge efficiency gain with a system with automating processes. For example, when a lead comes in from a website and is inquiring information and is located in a specific geographic region, it can be automated to the appropriate sales representative. Or another example, when a lead is qualified to an opportunity, you can have an automated email or response sent directly to that opportunity with whatever message you have created for that workflow, automating your process, your daily processes as a business. Passing activities to one group within the business to another. All possible through the automation facilitated by workflows within Microsoft CRM, which again comes with Microsoft CRM out of the box. We also have service-oriented architecture. These are related concepts. This is a system that incorporates all the latest web application technologies, whether it's Microsoft CRM in the cloud or online. If it is Microsoft CRM that you install locally on-premise, the application is going to be the same. So whether you are hosting CRM yourself or Microsoft is hosting this application, the systems will be virtually identical. You can also move from online to on-premise. This has happened with a few of our customers. They start online, and after they invest in the system, they move to on-premise. This is a unique function to CRM, unlike any other system that I'm aware of. You can decide what deployment works best for you and your company. So the flexibility with Microsoft Dynamics CRM, the ability to create a 360-degree view, is what makes Microsoft Dynamics CRM such a unique and productive system. So just like I was talking about a little bit previously during the agenda, the Analyst Research by Gartner and Forrester, who are experts within the industry. So as you can see, I absolutely love this research. Of course, I'm admittedly biased. So let's just say that the folks who are experts in technology, Gartner and Forrester, agree and have rated Microsoft CRM best in class. And both of these analysts' results are within the last couple of years. This just gives you an idea of where Microsoft Dynamics is at within the industry against our competitors. And as you can see, we hold up to ourselves very well. So here's Microsoft Dynamics CRM at the very top of the charts. Have 1 second here. Sorry for that little delay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the demonstration, and we're going to walk through leads, contacts, opportunities, accounts, services, show you how we're going to be able to track, input, report, and simplify your entire business process with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. The new Microsoft Dynamics CRM guided process was just recently released, and it was actually released as the Polaris upgrade within Microsoft Dynamics CRM. And we're going to get a really good look on how Microsoft Dynamics CRM guided process will simplify your business process. We're also going to take a look again at the Outlook integration with CRM and show you how you're able to create one large, robust system while still having access to all of your calendar, email, contact, all of your basic information that you use on a daily basis. So if you can give me 1 second, we'll get into the live version for the demonstration. Okay, now as you can see, this is the exact page that you're going to be able to sign into, and that will pop up as soon as you sign into the system. This is what we actually call your dashboard. This will give you the ability to have any types of reports or graphs that show you exactly where your sales, marketing, services are within your business, where they may be at that exact time. How many cases still may be open, how many open opportunities are out there for sales. This will all be able to be tracked right here on our dashboard. Now, one of the very effective things about Microsoft Dynamics CRM is that every single department, every single user can have a specific dashboard that they use to help them through their day-to-day processes. So if I'm in sales, I'm going to be able to pull up all of my sales information that I need. And we have all these different views that Microsoft Dynamics CRM already has created for you. And of course, you're going to be able to go into the system and tailor it for yourself as well. So here's take a look at the marketing dashboard. This will give you all the different types of campaigns that may be currently running. And once again, these are all going to be tailorable for your specific needs. As we walk through this demonstration here today, especially during this live demonstration, one of the biggest things that I want to be able to get across to everybody who's listening in is the ability to tailor your system, is the ability to have a very simple user interface with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. to get the most out of every single user that you have within your business. And of course, we also have the customer service operations dashboard as well. And this just gives you a couple different ideas of how Microsoft Dynamics CRM is customizable. So here's the Microsoft Dynamics CRM social overview. This is exactly where we started from the first place. This is going to give you a very good look at all the different portions of your system. Okay, so you have the sales pipeline, you have the leads by source campaign, which would deal with marketing, and then you have your cases by priority, which happens to deal with services. So here's the different types of dashboards. Now what you're going to be able to see here is the what's new on the right-hand side. Now this is a social overview or a social media portion of CRM. This allows your executives or managers or even users to see exactly what's going on with different opportunities, accounts, and cases within your system so that you can track these different opportunities or follow them. At the very bottom of our dashboard, we also have My Activities. Now, My Activities is something that I use on a daily basis all day long. This allows me to track all the different types of tasks that I may have, all the different phone calls, emails, everything that I have to do for that day. And we're also able to manipulate those start dates to see when these different tasks or phone calls or emails are even due. Now, these are all customizable as well. This ribbon at the very top. You're going to be able to put in the different fields that are important for your activities, whether it's regarding priority, the start date, due date, whatever that may be. But you're going to be able to tailor that for your specific needs. So what I want to be able to do is get started here on the sales portion of CRM and walk you through that sales process. Now off here to the left we have a couple different drop downs that you're going to be able to use. We have My Work, Customers, Sales, Services, and then at the very bottom here we have an entity pane here as well, to where you're actually able to go directly into the department or portion of the system that is required. So we're going to dive into the sales portion. We have accounts, contacts, and you can read down as you see as we go through it. And what I'm going to get started with here is our leads, because that's where everything starts. I'm going to select a lead, and it pulls up that lead interface. Now what you can see at the very top of our screen here is what we call a guided process. This is brand new for Microsoft Dynamics CRM, came out with the Polaris upgrade to CRM. And what this will do is this will walk you through your sales process, starting from when you qualify lead, schedule, develop, propose, close, all the way to the final close. We also have on the left-hand side all the different fields that you can use for the system that you're going to put that basic data into. Okay, what topic, first name, last name, all that basic information that you have to receive for every lead that you receive. All the company information, and then we even have the Bing map here to see exactly where we're located. We can click on that Bing map. That's going to pull up their exact location. We can pull up directions. This becomes very helpful for your sales team, especially if they're traveling. You can even take a look at your traffic. This is the Bing map that Microsoft has put directly into your system to simplify your process for you. We have the different types of details, preferences, contact information, any type of marketing information that we may have used to receive this lead as well. In the middle of our screen here, we have the social media portion of Microsoft Dynamics CRM. You can put any different type of information into this post, and this will populate into the what's new on the dashboard. And of course, it's tracked through all entities of CRM, such as starts with lead. Once we qualify this lead, it will be populated into an opportunity, to an account, contact. All the information that you put into this lead will stay with it as it grows. We also have activities where you're able to add phone calls and add tasks. Now, as you can see here as well, I want to make sure that everyone here can realize that we do not have any activities for this lead at this point. We also have notes, and we'll dive even deeper into the social media portion of CRM once we actually qualify this lead for an opportunity, account, and contact. But one of the main things that I want to get across during this lead interface of Microsoft Dynamics CRM is the simplicity to be able to tailor these different fields here off to the left for your company's specific needs or for a user specific needs. Very simply, you're able to click the ellipse up here in the top left-hand corner, and we're able to go into the form editor. And this is going to pull up, I guess, the bones of the lead for the lead interface for Microsoft CRM. You're able to instantly click on any one of these different fields and remove those fields. We're able to go into this portion here off on the right-hand side and put in any type of fields that Microsoft Dynamics CRM has already created for you. And then we also have the ability to add a new field, which I want to be able here to show you here today. And we're actually going to label this new field. We'll just label it appointment. And you're able to put in any type of description, and then you're able to put in what type of field that this is. You can either have the ability to put in a single line of text, so whatever you'd want to type in there. You'll have the ability to put in any type of date and time, currency, also a two-option set as well, to whether or not an appointment has been scheduled, yes or no. What we're going to do here, though, is we're going to put in a date and time. And this will allow you to pull up this field that we've just created here on that right-hand side. I'm able to just scroll down to appointment. And click on that and drag it right on over. And now that is going to be into the interface of Microsoft Dynamics CRM into the lead portion of entity of the system. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it, and then I have to publish it. Now all of this work with Microsoft Dynamics CRM is all working in the background for you. So normally it would take a few minutes for this to populate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed along the process a little bit and refresh this. We're going to dive back into our leads. And as you can see, that appointment now is populated up into the lead interface. We can then select a date to which we're meeting. Now, one of the main things that I wanted to be able to show you is that simplicity. And hopefully you're able to see how simple it is to go into the lead interface and update those different fields. What we're going to do is move on, and we're going to qualify this lead into an opportunity, which when we qualify a lead, one second. One second here, apologize. Okay. Now when we qualify a lead, an opportunity is going to be created, an account is going to be created, and a contact. Once again, you can see that there's still going to be fields here off on the left-hand side and on the right. We have all of our social media here as well. And we also have that guided process here on that top of the screen. Now, this is basically something that Microsoft has created to simplify your sales process. Your guided process at the very top of the screen is 100% tailorable. You're going to be able to implement your sales process so that your sales representatives will have a very clear view and path for what they need to be able to do once they have qualified a lead, what they needed to be able to do to get to their next stages. And it really simplifies that for that sales representative. No longer should you have any issues, sales representative going up to the sales manager, what else do I need to have completed? Microsoft Dynamics CRM has really taken care of that for you as best that they possibly could. Now, what I want to be able to show you as well, just like I created a brand new field, I wanted to be able to show you how you're going to be able to go in and edit this sales process and add stages, take away stages to the actual guided process. We can also add all different types of fields that relate to these different stages. And it's just a very simple process to be able to move forward, up and down for your sales team. Now, you also have the ability to move forward just by clicking on Propose. Notice that the flag is still on Develop because that's the stage that's currently active. But you can also move forward to see what maybe your next steps are, considering that through the Develop stage we have Customer Need, Propose Solution, and Identify Stakeholders all completed. And now all we need to be able to do is identify competitors before we move forward. So you may want to be able to look into what my next stages are for as a sales representative. Now, also what we want to be able to do is dive into the social media portion of it. I talked a little bit about posts. Now I want to kind of dive a little bit deeper into activities. Now, previously when I showed you this lead, there was no activity that was created for this lead. Now, what I did was I actually created an automated process or a workflow so that when this lead was qualified to an opportunity and an account and a contact, that an automated workflow was created. Now, this is just an example of a very simple workflow, but you're able to get really deep into this. You're able to, once a lead is qualified, have that sent to whatever sales rep, depending on what region they may be in. You could have a lead directly or an opportunity directly sent off to a specific sales team or a user within the system. So these different workflows are very simple to be able to go in and create, as well as simplify your process to eliminate some of that manual process that may be haunting you at this point. Also, what we have the ability to do is go in and add phone calls, put in phone call notes, put in here whether or not this was an outgoing or incoming phone call, whether or not we left a voicemail, and we're able to put in all different types of descriptions for this. And this is all going to be tracked underneath the activities portion of CRM. We also have the ability to add a task. And once again, any type of different description. You can put in the date that this will be due, what type of priority that this may be, either high, low, or normal. And then we also have the ability to maybe pawn this task off to a different sales member or sales representative or anybody else within your business. Off here on the right-hand side as well, we have the ability to add stakeholders. Now, this is just a very simple process. You can pull up all the different contacts that you have throughout the system and put them in as a stakeholder for this specific opportunity. You also can put in what their position is within that company. You can also do a very similar process for your sales team. Add a sales team or a sales representative as well. Different types of competitors. And this just gives you a good idea of what the opportunity will look like within Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Now, the next thing that I want to be able to dive into is I want to be able to dive into the service portion of Microsoft Dynamics CRM and dive into those cases. Because not only are you going to be able to have the ability to go in and customize and tailor your sales process with your guided process within Microsoft Dynamics CRM, you can also do the same thing as well within your cases. I know there are a lot of different companies out there that have a specific routine or a specific structured service portion of their business, and you're going to be able to implement that in Microsoft Dynamics CRM so that your service representatives are going to have a very clear understanding step by step what they need to be able to do with every specific case or issue that comes across their desk. Also as well, they're going to be able to put their own posts, activities, or notes within the system so that those can be tracked for each specific case. You're going to be able to see the recent cases that have been resolved and which are still active, all their contact information, and all their case details, all those basic fields that you'll have here on the left-hand side. And you even have a similar case portion here and see exactly how those cases were able to be resolved. And of course, you can resolve the case here on the very top left as well. Okay. Now the last thing that I want to be able to show you through the live demonstration is the accounts. This will give you the ability to see everything that's happened with this account or with this company. You're going to be able to see all the different posts that have been created for this company, different activities, whether it be tasks, cases, phone calls, emails, all that different information that's needed. You also have a notes portion, any type of documents that were attached. You're going to be able to do that, as well as add documents to the account as well. And you're able to pull up all of that contact information and have one large robust system with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Also, if you have any questions as I was going through this, please ask those and we'll get those at the very end of this demonstration for you guys. Now the next thing that I want to be able to do is talk a little bit about the Outlook integration with Microsoft Dynamics CRM and how you're able to create one large system with that integration. So as you can see, we have all of your email information. We have the webinar, which is the actual trial that I created for this specific webinar. Calendar, all of your tasks, everything that you would need. And with this integration, you're able to click on any type of email that came across your desk, and you're able to track that email. You're able to track that right into Microsoft Dynamics CRM. You're able to put who that is regarding to. You can look up different opportunities, accounts, campaigns, leads, and you're able to create those. And so I can actually attach this email to this specific opportunity. That quickly, that simple. Just by setting the regarding, you have a nice little people spot right there so you can see that this email is being tracked within CRM. Now I can also click here on the bottom left-hand side, webinar, and this is going to pull up all of our CRM information, your workplace information, which will allow you to pull up all of your customers, my work, sales. You can pull up all of your sales information, the different goals, sales, marketing. It just gives you a very clear view of everything that you need to be able to do within CRM. I'm going to click on my sales and show you exactly how that will work and how that will look for you. Click on my opportunities, and it will give me a list of all of my different opportunities. Okay, it gives me a list of all of my open opportunities, and I'm able to click on any one of those different opportunities as well. You also have the ability to create different charts from those different opportunities. You can put it right on here on the right-hand side and see all of that different basic information. So I can pull up all these different opportunities and click on any single one of them, and that's going to pull up that information for that opportunity. And once again, you can see that you're going to have that same interface as you would if you were on the CRM system by itself online, just as you would within Outlook. The only difference is that we're going to have the ability to have all of our email information, our calendar information, all of our texts, our contacts, all of our tasks, all here in one large, robust system. So that's everything that I wanted to be able to show you through the live demonstration with the online CRM system as well as the Outlook integration. I wanted to just be able to show you the simplicity of using both of those different systems, tracking those different emails, show you how the calendar system will work for you, having those two different types of systems working integrated together. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back into the actual PowerPoint demonstration and talk about some of the different case studies that Affiliated has worked with in the past. So Triple Fin, this is a case study that we have done and is also accessible on Affiliated's website. Triple Fin was founded in 1981. They call themselves the support behind the brand. You've probably never heard of them, but I am sure that you've probably heard of some of their customers, such as Oil Lay, Sunny Delight, and a whole bunch of other products that you probably wouldn't think needed customer service. But those companies have outsourced their customer service to Triple Fin's contact center. So if you were to call Sunny Delight about a packaging issue, you would be speaking to a Triple Fin representative. So let's just say they had very unique needs. They were growing at an uncontrollable rate, a problem that's great to have, but they had a contact system running on multiple systems and databases. So their needs were very complex, but they needed a multi-tenant system. They couldn't have all of their customers on the same system, but they didn't want to have to purchase multiple servers. So basically every time they landed a new customer, they needed a new CRM system and be entirely distinct from any other CRM system. And the multi-tenant system, as we call it, needed to be integrated into separate instances of their Triple Fin's order fulfillment system or fulfillment services they also provided for their customers. So as a solution, we were able to do that in a short period of time. The initial rollout was 12 different multi-tenant instances and was integrated with a separate company's ERP system, which means that every different company had their own CRM system. So when a customer would call in on different customer service lines, CRM would recognize that number, automate, and process by pulling up the different CRM system, which was labeled by color for use for that company. This allowed Triple Fin to create a better service at a lower cost and reduce reliance on their IT. So here's actually just a statement which was made by the company's CEO, and again, this is a case study that is available on our website and of course had some very nice things to say, not only about Microsoft CRM, but also about work Affiliated resource group provided with Triple Fin. So here are some of the key reasons why you should consider Microsoft Dynamics CRM. I created quite a few for you. I believe I have 7 in here. We're going to be able to go over the first 4 at this time. And reason number 1 is visibility. It gives you so that executives can see and input on what is happening from top to bottom with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. It gives you a complete, once again, 360-degree customer view. For forecasting purposes, the sales funnel provides inside information for those executives. And the major reason is because the workforce has changed, giving people visibility into information we can come to expect today. Consistency. Again, everyone is working from the same page with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. From your sales to marketing to service, nothing slips through those cracks. Automation. Through workflow, we can eliminate that manual process. Everything is happening in real time, which is what is expected in today's market. This allows your customers to receive a much quicker response. And then collaboration, marketing to sales to service. Sales is a team sport. We need to be able to be on top of everything that's going on throughout your entire system and throughout your company, and you're able to do that with a 360-degree view of Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So here's even some more reasons why to consider Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Low cost, no upfront licensing cost, $44 per user per month, period. So obviously cloud computing is a huge trend in technology, and with CRM in particular, and the benefits are obvious, especially for small and mid-sized businesses who don't have thousands of dollars to acquire client and server licenses. Okay, so once again, for $44 per month, which compares very favorable to other common competitors. Everything you have seen here is included here: the mobile access, the sales service, the marketing capabilities, the email capabilities, the guided processes, the Outlook integration. That is all included here within this cloud-based system with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. There are also no additional hardware or software. You don't need to purchase a server or databases. Microsoft will actually host your system on their servers. You will also be trained on ongoing care and maintenance of the system, or a system administrator will be trained per se by affiliated if you decided to proceed. Also, Microsoft has a cloud strategy of their own for being able to sync up all of your online Office, your Exchange, your SharePoint. All of this can all be integrated into Microsoft Dynamics CRM and allowing all those Microsoft products to work for you the way that they're working for you already as well. So that's what I had here for you today. I hope you found value in today's presentation. And the bottom line is that Microsoft has a great product that will continue to expand for a great cost. Now, what I'd like to be able to do is dive into any questions that may have been asked. Second. Okay, here's actually a question that has been asked. And that question is there a mobile app for Microsoft Dynamics CRM? And yes, there is. There is a mobile app for Microsoft Dynamics CRM. There are a couple different options that you're able to choose from, and you're going to be able to decide what mobile app works for you. There is a free version, and there's also a version that you can pay for on a monthly basis per user that will allow you to go in and tailor and customize. The free mobile app that is available for Microsoft Dynamics CRM is you're not able to customize or tailor that for your specific needs. There are versions that you are able to customize and tailor. Microsoft is also developing its own mobile app, which will be released here in the near future. As of right now, they're using third parties for their mobile apps. That's a very good question. If there are any other questions, feel free to put those into the question portion. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all we have here for you guys today. I appreciate everybody joining us here on today's webinar. If you have any questions, feel free to reach back out to me. I have all of my information here, as well as there's going to be a follow-up email sent out to everybody who has registered for the webinar for today with all of my contact information as well. So I look forward to speaking with everybody here in the near future and speaking to you more about Microsoft Dynamics CRM. It's a very robust, useful system that I look forward to sharing with everybody. Oh, looks like we have one more question here. Oh. Okay. One of the questions we have here, will CRM sync up with Sage or accounting software? Yes, Microsoft Dynamics will sync up with different types of accounting software. That is also a question that I will be able to reach back out to you. I have your information, and I'll give you an exact answer for that. I'll be able to take that to my implementation team. But thank you for the question. Here's another question. Are there limitations on the number of contacts and nodes? Not to my knowledge, Once again, that will be a question that I will be able to reach back out to you and see if there's an exact number, but we have numerous customers who are on Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and we haven't had an issue at any point with the amount of contacts and notes that are able to be put into the system. And actually, I have an implementer who's currently on the webinar listening in. There is no number of limits on contacts. So hopefully I was able to answer that question. Hopefully you're still on. But there are no number of limits on contacts. There may be on notes, so I'll be able to get back with you with an exact answer. I'll shoot you over an email. But thank you for the question. Also, I want to make sure that everybody has a clear understanding that this demonstration is being recorded and is going to be sent out to everyone who was registered for this webinar and everybody who attended this webinar. So I want to thank everybody for attending here today. It doesn't look like there's any more questions. I thank you very much, and I look forward to speaking with you all here in the near future. Thank you.